whatever they've been through, whatever they're struggling with, they are not disqualified from grace. They're not disqualified from spiritual awakening.
It was such an honor having Sadhvi Bhagawati Saraswati Ji in my studio today. Although she needs no introduction, for those of you who may not know, Sadhvi Ji is a renowned female spiritual leader in India. As a Stanford PhD student living in California, she was living a privileged life in the middle of Hollywood, surrounded by celebrities and an affluent lifestyle. However, after deciding to travel to India, her life changed forever as she embarked on a journey of healing and awakening. Her recent book, Hollywood to the Himalayas, is a #1 bestseller, and she continues to serve the world with her compassionate heart and unquantifiable wisdom. So much, Sadhvi Ji, for being on the show. You're doing so much for the entire peace of the world, and I saw your interview at Princeton with BK Shivani and all spiritual leaders, and you are doing so much work that this is an honor. And I saw your interview with your guru and Deepak Chopra and Anupam Kherji, and that's when I bought your book. And just want to show this to the camera because this is such a beautiful book, and I think every youth, every millennial should read this for anything in their life, and they're gonna find joy. And I want you to sign this. It would be my honor. Would really appreciate it.
It's been such a blessing to be able to write it and then share about it with people, because typically the role models we have of spiritual leaders are men who pretty much came out of the womb enlightened. Or they knew from early childhood that they were not interested in girls, not interested in school, not interested in sports. They just wanted to meditate. Yeah. And those are beautiful. They're awe-inspiring stories. But they don't necessarily make us feel like, I could do that. Because we are so mired in our own humanity, our own struggles, our own minds, our own desires, our own fears. Yeah. And my story is so not the story of a man who came out of the womb enlightened, or even a woman who came out of the womb enlightened. And it's a story of great struggle, great privilege, great opportunity, as we talked about,
and
but
transformation.
Also, exactly. The transformation finally came after the struggle, after the conflict, after the suffering and depression and addiction and all of that. And I wrote it so that people would realize that whatever they've been through, whatever they're struggling with, they are not disqualified from grace. They're not disqualified from spiritual awakening. That I know pain, and I know anger, and I know suffering, and I know trauma, and I also know freedom, and I know bliss, and I know awakening. And if I can, so can they. And so to be able to share this and to talk about this, especially with the younger generation, with the millennials, has been just such a joy. So I'm looking forward to more and more of the conversations.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.